Hey, what's up, everyone? This is the KMN 1971, back with another edition of my comic book collection Spotlight series. This time around, the spotlight falls upon a little topic I like to call From Filler to Thriller, where essentially all the books shown in this video were within that $1 to $5 price range. And over the course of the past year, say since San Diego Comic Con last summer, have all risen in price from that $1 to $5 price range to minor key, and in some cases to solid key status. So the reasonings for this are the usual suspects of reasons for modern in comic book collecting and speculating, whether it be Sony Spider-Verse spec, DCEU spec, of course, MCU spec, Disney Plus spec, and just streaming spec in general. Even a sprinkle of old school comic book speculation derived from the actual comic books themselves, whether it be a popular storyline or, of course, a first appearance. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So kicking it off, a former Hall of Famer from the dollar bin, Spider-Man 2099, number one. Really looking forward to the sequel from Enter the Spider-Verse. The year of Miles Morales continues. So here we have Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 5, which is a cameo appearance of Starling, and Miles Morales number 6, the first full appearance of Starling. Here's probably the most expensive book out of this batch, Venom number 3, the second printing. For the longest time, this wasn't worth anything. First printing, third printing, even the fourth printing, and over the past month or so, where second and third printings, and I think the popularity of Miles Morales rising, has caused this to become, what, like a $65, $75 book. Not bad, considering what it was about a year ago. And I couldn't find any listings for this online, but I'll just put it as an honorable mention. Venom number 2. Once again, you have Venom and Miles Morales on a second printing of a popular book. So why the heck not? Here's a book that I'm not really sure why it's risen in value. It was kind of hot when it first came out, and now it's going for, and it dropped all the way down to, I want to say, cover price. And now I want to say it's like a $30 book. This is the Infinity Gauntlet from Marvel Secret Wars. Number 1, this is the variant edition, and this features the first appearance of this female Nova, who I want to say already made her 616 debut in the volume of Guardians of the Galaxy, the one before the Donny Cates volume. Hard to keep track with all these volumes. Galactus, the Origin number 1, just picked this up. I want to say over the past year for like $3, but everything Galactus and Silver Surfer are, is on fire right now. So, and rightfully so. Here we have Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 4, and this is the second appearance of John Constantine. This is you should really already own this book. This is one of my you should already own this entire series. It's my favorite all-time crossover series, and probably, definitely in my top 3 favorite DC stories of all time, only behind The Dark Knight Returns and Watchmen. Classic. Shout out to Strangeblade for putting some spotlight pun on this book, Superman Batman number 22, which turns out to be the first in continuity appearance of Batman Beyond. Now, is it Terry? Is it Tim? They say it's Tim in this book, but was it an editorial mistake? I don't know. I own this entire run, the Jeff Loeb run on Superman Batman. This was a hot little title that followed up his Hush storyline. So a really fun book, kind of like Crisis. I would recommend the whole run. But shout out to Strangeblade for putting some spotlight on this. It's really cool, man. Haven't heard from the guy in a while. I guess he broke this on IG, so I heard about it secondhand. So, yeah, once again, shout out to Strangeblade. Haven't heard from the guy in a long time. Superman Batman number 23. This is I guess 22 was a cameo appearance, and number 23 is the first full appearance. I believe it was the website Polygon that wrote an article about Batman versus Predator, and what a great storyline that it was, and it's a shame that it's going to be out of print, considering that the rights to Predator and Aliens went over to Disney Marvel. So this will be out of print now. So a great series that I owned since back in the 90s. So Batman vs. Predator number 1, number 2, and number 3. The set goes for definitely a lot more now than it did a year ago. That is for sure. I just recently picked up some really high grade copies of number 1, both the prestige format and the regular standard format, which you'll be seeing in my next comic book haul. Also, well, seeing that won't be in publication anymore, I guess this won't be in publication any longer either. And this set, I've noticed, has gone for like $20 online. So we have Batman Aliens number 1 and number 2. Not as good as Batman vs. Predator, but it does feature artwork by the late, great Bernie Wrightson, which is worth the price of admission alone. So if you can find it on the cheap, why not? All right, moving on along. Flashpoint again. Anytime there's any kind of rumors when it comes to Flashpoint, the Flashpoint series spikes again. So here we have number 1. This is the George Perez, Ivan Rice Cyborg variant. And I think issue number 6 is spiked too, but I'm not sure. And because of that, this book is kind of spiked also. It is Batman, the official movie adaptation, the Prestige Format edition. And based on the rumors that Michael Keaton will be reprising his role as Batman, or one of the Batman in the multiverse in the Flashpoint series, which I really hope is true, man. That would be great. Final Crisis, number 7. And this would be an example of what I would like to call bad spec. So I guess a website that has pretty much no credibility or a good track record as far as their speculation goes was speculating that Michael B. Jordan will be playing Superman in an upcoming movie, a Superman from the multiverse, which I just don't see happening. So if you're going to buy this book, buy it on the merit that it's a pretty cool Grant Morrison story, features an outstanding J.G. Jones cover. But or if you this is also the first appearance of Calvin Ellis, who is the Black Superman. I feel weird not calling him an African American Superman, but considering that he's from Krypton, I don't know how I could really do that. So anyway, but if you want to buy it for the first appearance of Calvin Ellis, I would definitely do it. Why the heck not? But don't buy it thinking that you're investing in a character that's going to be in a movie. I really tend to doubt it. All-Star Squadron, number 25. I've always loved this book since I was a little kid. This is the first appearance of Infinity Inc., the superhero group who are all offspring of the JSA. But this book is spiked this year because this is the first appearance of Nuklon, who later goes on to become Atom Smasher, who is rumored to be appearing in the upcoming Black Adam movie. So there you go. Here's a book that was a $1 book until San Diego Comic-Con last summer. Here's Blade the Vampire Hunter, number 1, which is still, I want to say, around like a $20, $25 book now. And we have Blade Vampire Hunter, number 10, which is the last issue, which low print run of an unpopular series. We all know the score. Another former dollar bin book, Captain America number 341, first appearance of Battlestar, a.k.a. Lamar Hoskins, who will be appearing in the upcoming Falcon and Winter Soldier series, which I really look forward to. I hope it comes out this year. Another dollar bin book, Vision and the Scarlet Witch, number 12, from their, I believe this is their second miniseries, and this features the appearance of the birth of the twins of the Vision and Scarlet Witch. Pretty cool. West Coast Avengers, number 45, first appearance of the White Vision. Moving on to some Loki stuff. Mighty Thor, number 371, first appearance of Justice Peace, and I believe the Time Variance organization. Not sure. Not really big on these characters. 372. And Fantastic Four, number 27. I couldn't even get through that annual. It was way too 90s for me. All right. We also know that there will be an upcoming Moon Knight series coming on Disney Plus sometime, or maybe Hulu down the line. So here, I've noticed that there are certain issues from Moon Knight Volume 1 that have been spiking, not just number 1. So here are a couple of those that I've picked up. Here's Moon Knight number 8, number 12, first appearance of Morpheus, number 14, first appearance of Stained Glass Scarlet, and number 24, love that cover, and I believe that is the second appearance of Stained Glass Scarlet. Make a little bit more room. Book that has recently spiked, Daredevil number 9. This is the first appearance of Echo. And here's her first cover appearance. New Agents of Atlas number 1. First appearance of a bunch of characters who might or might not be appearing in the upcoming Shang-Chi movie. I don't really care about any of these characters. The only one I like is Shang-Chi. Just being honest. Ultimate Fantastic Four, number 22, first appearance of Marvel Zombies, which there will... allegedly, there will be a Marvel Zombies episode on the upcoming What If animated series, which another one I'm really looking forward to. Ghost Rider number 1, first appearance of Danny Ketch, and we'll finish it off with Ghost Rider Fear Itself number 1, the first appearance of, I forget her name, but she is the female Ghost Rider. Once again, there is a rumor that there will be a Spirits of Vengeance series upcoming on, I believe it's going to be Hulu, so that's the reason that those books have risen in value. And that's all I have, so all of those books were either chilling in my long box, or I bought them off the shelf, or I purchased them in, within that $1 to $5 price range in the back issues over the past year, and they've all kind of risen in value. So hopefully you can dig some of these out of your LCSs also, or maybe out of your own PCs and trade them in for something that you'd actually like. So that's all I have for this time around. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with the comic book haul. I've been buying a lot of comics. I tried to cut back, but with the pandemic limiting my my social options, I've been buying a lot of books. So until next time, take care. See ya.